Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone around the globe who's watching this show. Welcome to another episode of Critical Eye with Dr. Gibran. I'm your host, Gibran, and we have today two great personalities with us. Someone who, in fact, some two who are leading the Pakistani region in the Microsoft world and in the technological world. And they have been in the market for the last decade or so, and with their endless efforts, they've been able to grow the Pakistani certified trainer market to such an immense power and an immense recognition that throughout the globe they're getting praises for it. We have Usman Lodhi with us. He's the regional head of Microsoft certified trainers, and Ms. Gulnaz as well. I would like to tell this that Ms. Gulnaz was the winner of Lima Award or Lima Award in whichever place you are, depends on the pronunciation, last year, and Usman Lodi was nominee. So that again itself is a huge recognition, huge appraisal for us. And thank you, Usman and Gulnaz, for being here with us today. And before we start this, I would like to say that all the viewers who's watching this show could be the game changer for you, because this will let you understand how becoming a skilled worker in this today's market could lead you to a very good job or a business or being an entrepreneur and be successful and be able to create your mark in the society and in the business world. And you will learn a lot from Gulnaz and Usman Lodi. And be here, give us some time, and I promise you by the end of this session, you will take away something important. And we will also give out the names and numbers for the guests over here so that you can reach them out directly as well. Thank you, Usman. Thank you, Gulnaz. I would start, obviously, I'll have to start with one person. Usually, I have one guest on the show, but today we have two enormously great people over here. So I'll start with the ladies first, because obviously, ladies first is the thing in our culture. So, Gulnaz, just to let the viewers know, I mean, you've been in the industry for the last decade or so. You've trained so many individuals. What made you come in this way? Because in our culture, I always keep it in grassroots level. In our culture, this is not a common thing. Having a lady being in the technical world was not accepted, or it was not so common at that time. Now the things are changing. But what made you come into this role?
Thank you very much, Dr. Gibran, for inviting us in this session. I'm very grateful for this. And yes, my name is Gulnaz Mushtaq, and as Dr. Gibran has told you guys that I am Microsoft Certified Trainers Regional Lead in Pakistan region. Okay, so my journey started since 2014, when I was giving training to the civil society organizations in Pakistan. So the numbers are huge. I cannot even remember that how many organizations were those. But it was my journey when I started giving training through the online platforms. And before that, I was working with the Ministry of Finance, Government of Pakistan, and also I work with USAID. Okay, so during the work, I thought that I will be joining the typical development environment, like I should be working on the HTML side or .NET side or something. But that is like a more common side as females are concerned, because mostly females are working on the development side. But as you know that in Pakistan, there are just a few females. Those are working in some system administration, networking, and the fields like Azure administration, cloud administration, things like that. So I was very much passionate about working differently, like being having the unique identity as a female, because as you know that these field which I mentioned are typically for the male oriented fields to be
Yes.
considered in our society. I have chosen that because I in my during the childhood I found that I always chosen those fields. Those are very much tough and difficult, and also the same pace I have been following since childhood, that I have been choosing the study subjects. Those were very much tough and technical. So I loved working as a system administration, as a network person, and then my journey started from the Ministry of Finance. Then I moved to USAID. I worked on many projects. During the project, I found that I am very passionate about giving the training to people, and I loved that. So actually, being a trainer, that was my initial journey, and that was in 2014. Then after that, I joined an very popular institution in Pakistan, and that is one of the most popular institutions considered, being the institution, though which is providing the training in system administration in networking side. And I joined that, and I became a Microsoft teacher those days. Okay, so that was in 2017. So I just wanted to tell you guys, I would like to tell you guys that I was the only female trainer in those subjects, those those days. So in 2017, when I was giving training to students, those were not kind of like a very basic training, or those were very much, I would say, the expert level training. And I was giving the training to industry professionals. And I would say that my students are from all fields, in all the organizations, so many organizations like development sector, public sector, private sector, and I have so many students I have trained. Those days, I found that there is a program which is called Microsoft Certified Trainers Program, and that has a certain benefits. Because as you know that being an ordinary trainer, you are not going to have the tools to train the people.
Mm.
So I heard about that, and I started my journey to become an MCT, to become a Microsoft certified trainer. Okay, so that was like the first step towards getting the Microsoft certified title. Then I struggled to get the title. I passed examinations that was requirement of becoming an MCT, and then I applied for the program, and I joined the MCT program. And since then, it was like 2018 that I have become a certified trainer, a Microsoft certified trainer. And since then, I have been teaching so many students around the world, not only in my region, Pakistan. I would say that my students are from UK, from Canada, from USA, around the world. So it is not, I during my classes, it's not, I would say, just a class, but I also motivate my students to be more passionate towards learning. And also, yes,
Yes, please, please. No, go on, please.
okay. Is it too much, or I
No,
just
no, I just got
continue?
this really exciting point. Sorry if you may if I may, that you mentioned. The progression is beautiful. The reason I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying this because it's a part of my career or my talks everywhere around the globe. I always talk about taking the Pakistani original people outside Pakistan in the international market. So when you said that your students don't only consist of Pakistani students or the
Yeah,
national students, they go beyond in UK, US, XYZ. It really gave a lit in my head because that was something that I always encouraged the professionals over here in Pakistan to achieve, because that's the only way for you to create a mark internationally and be
mm-hmm.
able to lead internationally. So that's really beautiful. And you being a female at a certain time when you entered the market was so tough. You
Yeah,
kept on. You kept yourself motivated, focused on the goal, and look into 2024. You're the regional head, you're
mm-hmm.
regional lead, already an award winner, mashallah. So this is something really, really, important,
Out
and
of the
this is
box.
this could be,
Yes,
yes,
out
out of
of
the
the
box, and
box.
this could be an ideal example for the females that
Exactly.
are either in the industry already or they are planning to come into the industry, but they feel confused or they're not sure whether it's the right decision or not. So they can get a hint from you that it could be the right decision.
Exactly.
All it needs
Exactly.
the focus, goal, and determination and motivation. I would like to jump to Usman as well about this aspect. Usman, you've been there in the market for so long as well, and if please correct me if I'm wrong. Right now, you also have an entrepreneurial setup in which you also now not just being an MCT lead, you're also training MCTs to become a proper professional MCTs are well equipped, theoretically, skillfully, technical skills, soft skills wise, the complete Microsoft certified trained package. So tell us about that as well, and also while you're telling this, please also just like Gulnaz, enlighten your journey, with us, how you came about to this position as of right now.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Gibran, for giving me the opportunity. My journey started in 2009,
Wow.
and it's been a long time that I'm in the IT field. I have done my first course, which was the MCITP, Microsoft Certified IT Professional,
Yes.
and I have completed my training in 2010. And I went for the exams. Unfortunately, during the starting, it was really tough for me, but definitely I chosen that field and I progress. So, while in my journey, before when I become an MCT, it was just a confusion that there is nothing, we cannot get anything. Like we want whatever we want to become. Like if we want to become a trainer, we just need to survive by ourselves. If we
Mhm.
become a trainer as a vendor specific, like Microsoft certified trainer, we are not going to have anything. But when
Mhm.
I become the Microsoft certified trainer, I was shocked that there are a lot of benefits that we are getting. You guys, there are a lot of people who become the MCT after 2020, but I am the MCT from 2019, and this year I get the 10 years award as well. And it was really, I can say that, game changer, or I can say that motivation for me, that when I become an MCT, I apply for the kit. In the kit, they send me the 20 DVDs, which I can utilize for my learning and for student learning.
Right.
It give me the confidence that I can be more empowered. I have seen other vendors as well. I have, but Microsoft certified trainer give me a wonderful opportunity to grow into my career. I was attached with the big name of the IT trainings in Pakistan for so long, and then I have jumped. I become the regional lead. It's been 10 years that I'm an MCT, but it's been 8 or 9 years that I am working in the community as well. Like I'm earning on my side. Yes, I'm working for myself, but along with that, I'm working for the community from, I can say, 2015. I have organized hundreds of the seminars, which was free of cost. It was like definitely it's not in our culture. People are not thinking that we can get something free, but I organize the free seminars. I've organized the free webinars in which people they take part, their trainings they take ideas from us. Now they are successfully growing in their career. I have a lot of examples that I'm seeing. The people join my webinars. Now they are running their successful business.
Wow.
People are well settled. When I was organizing these seminars, when I become originally during the COVID time, actually it was a very difficult time. During the COVID time, I decided that I need to do something different for my community. And first time I have the first ever MCT summit that I have conducted virtually. That was the again it is a proud moment. It was a proud moment for me that the first ever virtual summit that I'm going to organize. Second summit I organized, that was a virtual summit, and that was very successful. And I become a regional lead. When I become a regional lead, me and Gulnaz decided, before joining becoming the regional lead, we was not in contact with each other. We were strange. When we become a regional lead, we decide that we have to do something for our region. And in 2 years, we have changed, or we reshape our region. The big countries, the successful countries, the growing countries, giving the example of the Pakistan.
Hmm.
How quickly we change, how rapidly we change. Like they are saying that it's a mystery that Pakistan changed. They are taking examples from us. They're implementing the ideas that we have to apply ideas in our community. So I can say that I have a lot of things to say, but for short, I will conclude here.
Usman, I've heard. please, correct this. I've heard that that Pakistan has the most well-trained Microsoft cert. No, let me rephrase it. Pakistan has the most Microsoft certified trainers right now in comparison to the other countries in the world. Is that true, or what would you like to say? That short
Well,
comment on.
I can say that they are more empowered because being a regional lead, we are the more active and available regional leads across the world. Like if anyone need our help within 24 hours, we are helping any MCT or any individual who need our help. I think so.
Wonderful.
There is no other region is giving the support to the MCTs like we are supporting.
Wonderful. So let me put this vital question, Gulnaz. Two questions for you, because I just don't want to keep it all female with you, because you have done so much that you've grown out of this box as well. That female has gone, you've become an identity for Microsoft and for Pakistan as well. Let's just come across the gender problems. But two questions. One, briefly, what do you think was the most difficult challenge for you as a female in this technical world? Second, when you train these individuals, what is your objective? What Like, obviously there's a financial aspect to it. That's understandable. But what is your objective? What do you want them to become out? I mean, they become Microsoft certified trainer, but what is your innate objective behind it?
Yes, good question. First of all, yes, being a female, it's a big challenge for you in such a country where this is a very rare field to join. So definitely, first of all, you have to motivate yourself, because parallel you see so many males, and sometimes you lose the confidence because you are not seeing the some participation of females in the same field. But you have to motivate yourself, because sometimes you know that you have to break stereotypes as well. So breaking these stereotypes is the main issue I have been facing. But I kept myself motivated. I kept, because as I felt that it was the actually the field I have to work, because I found myself this field is very much interesting for me. So this is always the passion I kept in my mind, because as I found that I can work in this field more passionately. It's very like interesting for me. I feel that my skills work in this field, so I just keep doing and keep doing. Okay, when I became the Microsoft certified trainer, I found that there were so many benefits. Like I have the exact course to teach. So during my teaching, as my teaching style is very much into it, that I do like I think that I should teach whatever Microsoft advises being a certified trainer. And there is so much professional content over there, very much like scenario based content, and the labs and each and everything. Like mostly it is practical. Then I found that yes, I have to help my students. It's not like just a class I am going to teach. It should be something that when they go to the field, they can work in their companies. If they are struggling with jobs, they should have something like practical, how to work in the industry, how to work in the company, in some company. So that was like it was like very much fascinating for me, that I found that yes, I can help my students. I should be helping my students. So that was my major goal. And not only that, I always say that my classes are not only classes, they are actually the environment of motivation for my students. I also talk to them. I give them some breaks, and during the break, like 5 minutes break or something, I always talk to them very motivationally. Like I tell them my stories, my success stories, and they get inspired to me. During last year, me and Usman, we conducted a very successful on-site summit after COVID. That was our first on-site summit, and that went very much successful. And this year, we in the last year, 2023 as well, in December, we have conducted another summit. And during that summit, there were my students as well, and they came in the summit as volunteers. They joined happily. And can you believe that I had so many volunteers that I was like, it was difficult to me to filter out that which have to come as a volunteer, because they were very much passionate about the technology, about such events that has some technology based discussions or things like that. Okay, one more thing I would like to tell you guys, that me and Usman, we are running Microsoft Learning Room, MCT
Hmm.
Community Pakistan Learning Room, and it is a free platform. And the most importantly, it is official platform, directly being managed by Microsoft. And we brought our students, industry professionals, our community people, MCTs in that learning room. They are posting, if they are facing some problems during their jobs, they post queries over there. You guys can join those that learning room as well. So Dr. Gibran will be sharing the link of that learning room with you guys as well. You, that is free of cost. Everybody can join that. You will be
Yeah,
finding so
definitely.
many. Yeah.
Definitely. You
Mm-hmm.
know, one of the beautiful thing that I believe I could take out from your comments is that
Mm-hmm.
it's not just about the teaching or just teaching the right
Exactly.
course. It's about being able to go one step ahead and be able
Exactly.
to disseminate the information for the student that they might require in the actual
Mm-hmm.
action time, when they're actually into the market, into the field, after they've probably gotten a job, the real time environment situations, how to
Exactly.
deal with it, how to stay
Exactly.
encouraged, not get demotivated, be able to tackle the situation. And if you're like, what I've understood from you, that you also take care of that aspects as well, at least enlighten them with
Exactly.
your own personal experience. So this is really important. A lot of teachers sometimes, I think, unintentionally overlook this aspect. So this is really important. And another thing that I like to let the viewers know, just like Gulnaz mentioned, that I'd be happy to share all the links when we in the comments later on for you guys to follow. Or if you just want to just inbox us, we'll share the links as well. Sometimes they get blocked because of social media restrictions. But the another thing is that Microsoft Learning is free. That's the most important thing. So you can learn from the tech giant itself for free. You don't have to go anywhere, buy subscriptions, buy packages, and tons of money. And that's not what we're looking for. That's for free. So take this opportunity and build your career for that. So I'll jump to Usman. Usman, now that we've created this curiosity and people know about Microsoft certified trainings, they've seen your success, they know your background. Important question, another thrown at you: how to become an MCT on the first place, because a lot of people do not know that in Pakistan. If they want to be an MCT, how to go about that?
Okay, thank you. First of all, if anyone is enthusiast to teach, the person can become an MCT. To become an MCT, I would say that there is only one thing: love to teach. Before talking about that, how they can become an MCT, let me tell you about my story, and it is very interesting, my teaching story. First day I went into the class in 2013, I went into the reputed institute for the learning. I chosen a course which was a Cisco course. Along with that, I get a free complimentary course that was the Linux. First day after the class, my teacher says that, "Hey young boy," he was not aware of my name. He says that, "Hey young boy, come here." I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "Usman, young boy, what you are doing here?" I said, "Sir, I want to become a good administrator." He said that, "I appreciate your passion. I appreciate your approach. But I would say that you cannot become a good administrator. You can become a good teacher.
Hmm.
Do not waste your time in administration. Yes, you can learn the administration, but you could be a good teacher." That was a turning point for me. I got very angry with him, but it was definitely in my subconscious that someone says that, "Usman, you can become a good teacher." I try working on that, but fortunately or unfortunately, one day I get a chance to teach in the public, like in a class where the 75 students were sitting. They feel the same energy like a trainer. There was a proper trainer, and then I was as an intern. I was teaching as an intern. They feel the same thing that teacher. They says that, "Usman, are you expert?" I said, "No, I'm not expert. You're teaching very well."
Hmm.
That was my turning point. Basically, becoming an MCT, it's not a mean that to enjoy the benefits. The only mean is that if anyone want to become an MCT, first they need to be enthusiast to teach. And then definitely the person who want to become an MCT, they should be aware with the technology. Because if because I want to become I want to teach, I'm going to teach something, and I don't know about the technology, how I can teach. Most of the people just want to become an MCT for the benefits. This is not right thing for them. If they want to become an MCT because it has a lot of value, and value, and along with the value, a lot of opportunities will come up. If anyone who is the good teacher, they can have a lot of opportunities. Like Gulnaz says that she is teaching across the world, I am also teaching across the world, and people needs the trainers. Which trainer who is enthusiast to teach?
Right.
So definitely there are two things: enthusiast to teach, and then awareness of the technology.
Okay. Okay. And what about the process? If, for example, someone who's watching right now, he probably has some certification of Microsoft or does not at all, but still has an interest in Microsoft. So, how is there a website they can go to, or is there some place they can go to where to initiate this process in the first place, this Microsoft certified training process?
Well, simply they need to go onto the Google and write down become MCT. When they write down become MCT, they can go into the page where the complete information is written related to the become how to become an MCT and what are the benefits. And then they can come onto my site, that which is technet.pk, and they can enroll into the course, and I can guide them to become an MCT. There is a particular training which every trainer require. We are providing all the necessary trainings and all the necessary information that every trainer require. And then if a person fulfill the criteria after the training, we help them to become an MCT. I help them to become an MCT.
Wonderful. So we've basically given all the entire procedure and starts with Google itself. So yeah, just do yourself a favor and just type the few words and let your journey start. So
Mhm.
another really I think it's a very responsible question that I'm going to throw at you, Gulnaz, is being a female as well, because now I would like to highlight this factor that being a female, being a Microsoft certified trainer, being a region lead, being able to train so many students around the globe,
Mhm.
considering today's economy, it's not just about enthusiasm, it's not just about the will, it's not just about the appreciation or the feeling that we get by teaching students. Another aspect for a lot of people right now is to make ends meet, get a bread at their home. So keeping that in mind, do you think this could actually serve the purpose that, if being, especially, why the reason I'm asking why is because you're a female as well, so there are a lot of females out there who are looking for something that could be really substantial for them. So do you think this is worth it, and will they be able to sustain themselves as they follow this route?
Yes, definitely, Dr. Jabran. Very good question. Actually, what is MCT? MCT is basically a title, Microsoft Certified Trainer, and I would say that definitely it has some part to break the chain of unemployment. Because who are MCTs? If you are a good trainer, a good Microsoft Certified trainer, you can earn through the paid training, definitely. So one side, it's the source of bread and butter for the trainer as well. And another side, if as I talked about the quality training, that yes, Microsoft has given you the mocks, Microsoft official curriculum courses, um, hands-on labs, and so many other. The training design is awesome, I would say. It's a perfect medium, a perfect training methodology. Microsoft gives you everything. Like they give you the ready to use labs, they give you content, they give you each and everything. So now it's your part to train your students sincerely, I would say, and whatever it's you have to train. It's your responsibility that you are um, exactly following the same path, following the same training material. Okay, I will give you an example. Like recently, in the past 3 to 4 months, I have trained about 200 students. And out of those 200 students, so many students are getting jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They are sending me messages, like, not, I would say, daily basis, like um, twice a week or something like that, that they send me messages that, yes ma'am, I got this job, I got job as a cloud engineer, I got the job in support department, and so many things. I get very excited when I hear these kind of news. So it's like both side, the benefit on the both side. One side, that you become a freelance trainer, you get so many benefits by Microsoft, that what exactly to teach. All the MCTs, they are freelance resource. They can join any training institution, they can join learning partners, they can independently provide training. They are earning basically. And another side, that um, students are getting benefit out of that, because whatever they are getting through the training methodologies by the Microsoft certified trainers, they are actually having the real time, the real life learning. They are getting the hands on experience. And then if they are going to join the industry, they know how to work there. So I would say that it is a kind of it is like breaking the chain of unemployment, giving people the opportunities to earn. So definitely it is a very much, I would say, the beneficial program for both sides, for the students as well and for trainer as well.
So I'd like to conclude with the title "Breaking the Chain of Unemployment."
Unemployment.
So remember,
Yes,
being a Microsoft certified trainer could lead you to a career, could could somewhat help you with your financial crisis if there are any. I
exactly.
hope they're not, and they get
Exactly.
better. And it would also get you the international recognition that every individual
Exactly.
deserves. So for the and all the details that we discussed here, we'll share a small paragraph in the comments later on, so for you guys to follow on. And if you have any questions, just send me a DM, and I'd like to connect you with Ms. Gulnaz and Usman Lodhi. And before this, we just conclude, Usman and Gulnaz, you each have 10 seconds. Do you have a message for the world who's listening to you? 10 seconds each. Usman, we could start with you before we conclude today.
Okay. So first of all, I just want to say that learn as much as you can and learn the latest technologies. Do not waste your time onto the retired technologies. And again, for learning purpose, I would suggest that join a learning room, and it's a wonderful platform for you for learning. And if anyone has a real time problems.
Okay, Gulnaz?
Yes, I would say that I would advise actually to people that, as you know, that in our society and maybe around the world, people, they don't do the community work. So I would say that you should be doing community work. Work for your community, work for your country, especially where you belong to. So the community work is very much important. As me and Usman, not only after joining as a regional lead, we have been doing so many things. Like Usman was working for the MCT community, as he told that not only after joining the MCT regional lead title, but before that, like 5 years ago, something like that, before joining the regional lead title. And I was working at my side, as I told you guys, that I trained so many civil society organizations. That was my free training, not like kind of paid training, because as you know that civil society is doing a lot of things in our country. So I love to do that for them as a free, like I used to give them so many trainings free of cost. Okay, so this is all about doing the community work. So I would say that you should be working for the community. You should be having the passion to work for your community, your people. Maybe you are a student, so help your fellow students. If you are working in some organization, so try to help those people who don't know how to work on something. Like if they don't know how to work on Excel, you should help them. And there are so many such examples.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much once again. I think we're running short of time, and I'll call it a day. Thank you, Gulnaz, for being here. Thank you, Usman,
Thank you very
and
much, sir.
I'll invite you guys again soon. And thank you, all the viewers. We'll be back with another episode soon. This is the end of today, and see you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.